Boss man.
What's up, Greg?
So what you doing?
I'm going to indicate this vise because somebody messed it up. I don't know who did what, but...
Indicate?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means I use an indicator to give me a relative measurement to whether this vise is parallel with the x-axis of this manual mill.
I.e. indicate?
Yeah.
I want to learn.
It's more like a verb process, indicate.
Ah!
Okay.
Got it.
I'll show you. I have loosened up both sides of this vise, and I am just about done getting my indicator lined up here, and I'm going to bring this in, and I'm going to find out just how close we are. Let's go up a little bit. I want to make sure that the tip of that stylus is lower than the top of those jaws. Now, this indicator is a 5/10 indicator, so every line on there, if I set this straight up and down for you, every line is 5/10, so every other line is a whole 1,000. So if I touch this, and we bring it over to 0 like that, and then that is 1,000. Okay? So really, indicators don't necessarily, they're not used for measurement like calipers and micrometers. They're used for relative measurements to tell me this corner versus that corner if this is straight.
Ah.
So
that explains your broken clock face.
Well, yeah.
2 5s and 2 10s.
Yes, because I need to know which direction something's moving. And you're going to notice that even just me tightening that a little bit changes that. So I'm going to tighten one side so that way as I start hitting it with the mallet, it's going to kind of pivot about that tightened corner. Because if I just try to tighten, as I keep tightening each side, it'll start to pull and pull and pull, and I'll just be here all day. I don't have time for that. So.
Yeah, who's that guy that did this to you?
I don't know. So before I even try to tighten anything else up, when I run across to the other side, to find out just how bad this is.
It's supposed to kind of move like that?
Well, that's what we're trying to correct. So it's 5/10. Now, whether it's left or right is important. So as it moves to the left, that means that whatever we're touching is moving away from us. If I touch on that stylus towards us, the needle goes to the right.
Huh.
So that's going to tell me whether this is crooked one way or the other. So if I hit this a little bit, my y-axis needs to be tight, otherwise that's going to move. Let me try from the other side. It's going to be 0. Still at 0. Y-axis is locked. Getting a little closer. That's 0.
Boom.
However,
sauce.
It's loose. So I got to start tightening this up. And look what happens as I tighten it. The needle moves. So before I kill it, I'm going to check it because I want to hope that I didn't mess anything up on the other side.
Huh.
Just work your way back and forth until both sides are tight.
So basically repeat this process until it stays on 0 while you move your entire table along the x-axis?
Yes. That ensures that this vise is parallel with that x-axis.
Why is it so crucial to be parallel? I mean, it seems like a lot of effort for minimal reward.
Well, the bigger the part, the more pronounced error would be introduced into your part. So if you had to mill a slot, and the location of that slot was important, along the x-axis, and the whole vise is crooked, the table still only goes back and forth this way. So if your vise is crooked, your slot is now crooked. So if you had to make a bunch of holes, hole locations are off. Anything that you have to mill for milling something square, it's not going to be square anymore. So if this isn't straight, anything that you're trying to do straight, not going to happen.
That explains a lot. I mean, I've never used this machine before. Pretty close. You're not there yet.
Nope.
What are you doing, man?
It's a hex bolt. It's not a stud and a fixture. There you go. It's only 2 cents.
There we go. So let me get a recap. So now that it reads 0 from side to side, this vise is now square.
Yes, this vise is parallel with the X and square or perpendicular with Y.
So is this that moment on camera where we high five and you high five me back?
No, because I know how to do this.
Me now too.
A lot of work out.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. Watching you work is so exhausting.
Really? You should try it sometime.
Are you the FNG in the shop? The fancy new guy? Well, I am too. Follow my journey and watch Machining 101, where Kenny teaches me everything I need to know about machining and manufacturing. Visit us at thepeopleofmanufacturing.com for all you FNGs out there. This episode of Machining 101 was brought to you by Sonny's the Car Wash Factory. Sonny's is the largest conveyorized car wash manufacturer in the world. For more information, visit sonnysdirect.com. On that episode of Machining 101, we just watched Boss Man, aka Kenny, my favorite teacher, indicate a vise to make sure all of your parts are square every time. Now, I, the shop FNG, have a fighting chance of making a great part.